Alright, welcome to part 3 of the Realistic Tinkering series. In this part, we're going to do some construction. Now, you might have noticed I was in my inventory there. Here. I've got some things. I've got the Smeltery drain, the Smeltery controller, a seared faucet, a seared tank which contains 400,000 millibars, I think? I want to say bars? Millibars? Yeah, I think a millibar. I don't recall exactly, I'm sorry. Of lava, a casting table, and some seared bricks and some seared brick blocks. So, with this we can hopefully make a smeltery, which will be delightful, of course. Now what I'm going to need to do first is going to have a bit of a drink. Oh, bums. Good. Just have a bit of a drink. Just have a little skip along. And we're all good. Hey, sheepy. He says hello. Right, so yeah, now we've got the materials to make at least one smeltery. We've got to figure out where to make it. Now, I don't know where I'm going to make it. I really, truly don't know. I've not decided that yet. So I'm going to have a little look around at the area and figure it out. Over there would be good, because it would be easiest there to fill the area in and keep the village fenced off, because that would be something I want to do. And I don't want to do it underground, because I normally do way too many things underground. And that's, I don't know, I like it, but I don't think other people like it. So, yeah, I'm going to do it above ground. Now that is a nice wide open area there, but I think I'm going to do it behind here. So I'm going to have a sort of back door out of the house to the smeltery. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and chop down some trees. Because frankly, I need some wood. So I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll be back once I've gotten a good amount of wood. In fact, basically, one hatchet's worth of wood. So be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have a lot of wood. Because the reason I got the wood is I'm thinking I'm going to build a roof over the smelteries or something, and maybe connect it to nearby buildings or something like that. But yeah, anyway. Now I'm going to go and prepare the area. I'm going to need fences, actually. So let me make a few fences right now. I'm going to basically turn all that into logs, and then I shall turn all that into sticks. And then one more lot of sticks from one stack of thing there, and then I'll just make a whole load of fences. I don't have fences elsewhere, do I? I hope I don't have fences elsewhere. That would be embarrassing. And 4 sticks left over, and I now have a lot of fences. Alright, so where would I have the exit to the smeltery? I could just use the fence there, actually. Like, use this as the entrance to the smeltery. So, they're sticks. I had more sticks than I thought. That's fine, though. Alright, I think initially... In fact, is this area big enough? Is this area large enough? Okay, because we need 3x3 for the standard size. 3x3, along with the walls. No, I need a bigger area than that, unfortunately. That shovel is almost broken. Let's get that one. Let's just get rid of that snow with my hand, because using a shovel is a bit of a waste. And I would get snowballs, and I don't want snowballs. I like them to be warm. I get it, because I said balls and... Oh dear. It's turning night. I'd better go and sleep. I'll be right back down here. Alright, I'm back, and it's now day again, because I've been to bed. Not in real life, just in the game. Okay, so what am I going to do? Where am I going to place the smelteries? I could do it underground. Should I do it underground? Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it underground. I like underground things way too much. I do. I love them. I adore them to bits. So, I'll do it underground. And I think what I'll do is I'll dig out this wall here and maybe make a nice long area along. So that I can just expand along and expand out as much as I need to. So, be right back yet again. Alright, I'm back, and I had to make a lumber axe in order to speed up the digging of the wall because I was lazy. Basically, it does the same as the hammer except with wood. That's basically all it does. Now, I've decided I'm going to build the smeltery, the first smeltery at least, right here. So I'm going to dig out a 3x3 area hole in the floor here, which I will fill with the seared bricks, which I'm going to need to make more of. My bad. In fact, let me just make a blooming workbench down here. Because I'm going to be needing one down here eventually anyway, so let's just plug one there. So let's see. So, to make the seared brick blocks, in case you can't remember, it's just that. 4 of them in a little square. And that doesn't get you very many, so I hope I've got enough, in all honesty. I don't know if I will have. Basically, floor of things like that. And then basically, I don't know the details exactly, so I do apologise if I'm slightly off. But you need, for the smeltery to function, a smeltery controller, which I'll show you how to craft at the end of the video. A smeltery drain. In fact, I'll just show you right now. Why can I not... Oh, sorry, wrong button. The smeltery controller, which is crafted just like that. The smeltery drain. I don't think you need the drain, technically. But that's what you use to get the resources out, I think, if I remember correctly, yeah. And the smeltery drain is crafted like that. And then the casting table, which is just like a pair of pants. And the seared tank, which is just like that, with a piece of glass in the middle. And the faucet, which is what you use to get the thing out of the drain, is like that. And onto the table is just like that. So, all in all, you don't need too many things. Now, how I like to do the things is just... controller there. I usually have the drain high up. Well, 1 block high. So that it's like that. Drain there. And the faucet there. And the table there. And then it goes down into the table there. That's how I like to have mine set up. And I'll put the seared tank there, which already has lava in it. And that's glitching out horribly. That's not very good. Now, you can make, where is it? Seared glass, which actually stores liquid as well, as the same as the tank. I didn't know that. But that basically allows you to see inside and see how much metal you've got in there, which, frankly, I don't need that, because I can just look in the Smeltery UI. But yeah, now we need to wall up the edges. Now, we don't need the corners. We don't need corner pieces. So, if I do this... Is that going to be enough to activate it? And that's it. The smeltery is now functional. Now, the more area you have, the more slots you get to put things in to be actively processed at once. Yeah? So, what I'm going to do now is make some more seared bricks, because, frankly, I want as many as I can get. Oh, no, that's not the way to do it. I'll just close it. This is the way to do it. Like that. So then, now watch. See there? I've only got 9 blocks there. 9 spaces there, and I can't scroll down any. But when I complete another layer, which I will do... And yes, I do realise this is not symmetrical, and that does bug me. Oh my. But that's okay, because I'm going to fill that wall in up anyway, so it's going to be symmetrical. I assure you. So I'm going to just put the torches back down, because that noise scared me. But yeah, we've got 9 holes there now. And now we should have more. Ah. And now we've got more. So basically, for every layer up you go, you get more stuff. More room to put your metals in. Now that's very nice. I like that. I like that rather a lot, because it's modular, isn't it? Now you might be asking, how do we start making nice metal tools? Out of our nice metal iron, wherever it is. The iron's downstairs, isn't it? Well, basically, it's not quite that simple. It's not quite that simple. What you need, if I remember correctly, if I go to the stencil table, you'll see... Is it on here? I don't remember. Yeah, it's not on there. You need... ingot. Yeah, you need... I don't know, how do you make the casts? Oh man, I really forget how to do lots of this. I forget how to do much of this. Basically, you need casts in order to cast the metal into the appropriate shapes. Yeah? So, we need to make these casts, and you make these casts out of an alloy of, I think it was bronze and aluminium? I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I can't check the recipe on any of these, unfortunately, and if I click on them, it'll give them to me. Oh man, I really truly do not remember how to do this. I'm going to have to Google this, and then come back and figure it out. Then show you, I mean. Okay, so I'll be right back while I figure this out. Alright, I'm back, and I figured it out. And when I say I figured it out, I mean I checked the wiki. What you need is copper and aluminium. Now, I don't think I've got any of either of those, unfortunately. Although I think there is some aluminium or copper gravel ore out there. You need 3 copper and 9 aluminium in order to make... Well, it's 3 to 3, 1 to 3, basically, is the ratio to make the alloy we need. Now, we're checking the chest here. Do I have any... Oh, I've got some copper. Oh, that's tin. That's not very good. There's aluminium. Ooh. Oh, no, how do we use that again? Oh, we can just smelt that down into... Oh, very nice. I think I might be able to do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to sleep now, so it's not night time, and then I can go and get that ore outside. So be right back. Alright, it's now daytime, and I'm going to go outside. After eating some food. Oh no, did I lose my baked potatoes? In my accidental drowning death? Oh wow, I think I did. So let's just make some bread up. Yum yum yum, I'm a baker. I'm a master baker. Are you laughing yet? You shouldn't be, because that was horrible. Alright, so, let's go and grab that gravel ore out here. Oh, good dear. I've just given them a permanent haven, haven't I? Well... That should be okay, because they won't be able to come far enough out to shoot me here. Because... I'm gonna be... Well, they need to stay under the trees to live. So let's... That is 1. I need more than 1. I have 3 at the moment. Now, what that does at least mean I could get, that does mean one thing. I should, I think, be able to get the teeniest amount if I put 3 in, 3 aluminium. In fact, is it 3 and then... No, yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. So I need to smelt these first. I nearly forgot that step. It's been a long time since I've played this. Please cut me some slack or I will cry on your shoulder. No. Where's my charcoal / coal? It's upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, oh, I think it's in the furnace. Yep, there is some in the furnace. Or the furnaces. Nope, don't hurt. Okay, so I'll stick one of them in, and I'll stick 3 of those in. I'm just going to make another furnace, because cobblestone is so obscenely cheap. Cobblestone is the cheapest resource now. No kidding. And I'm going to smelt all of that, because I can. Alright, so while we wait for that to smelt, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, once those have smelted, I'm going to put the ingots in here, 1 copper and 3 aluminium, and then hoping that's enough. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to make this while that's smelting, actually. What I need is to make the part that I need the cast for, yeah? So if I need a pickaxe head cast, for instance, I will make a pickaxe head. I don't think it has to be out of any material in particular, but I'm going to do it out of stone, because why not? And then what I do is I put that on the table, and then I open the faucet, or however you pronounce that, and the aluminium copper... alloy, I couldn't remember the word there, comes out, spreads around it, and you take the head out and you've got a cast. I suppose that's basically how you make casts in reality. Now, I'm not going to make a head, because the reason being, if I make a tool with a head out of a metal, then I'm going to need that metal to repair it, and I prefer to stick to stone for as long as possible. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make a stone tool rod, and then a binding, and a binding. Then I might as well make a tough rod and a tough binding. Because those parts you can make out of metal on a tool, and you still need to use stone to repair it if the head is made out of stone. Basically, the head of the tool defines what you need to repair the tool. So I can make any part of the tool out of any material I want, as long as the head is made out of what I want to repair it with. So, with these things out of iron, presumably, preferably, then I get the maximum durability without having to use iron to repair. That's how I do things. It's probably not the most efficient way, but it is how I do it nonetheless. So, let's get 1 copper in there, and 3 aluminium. And while these all melt away, I will go and get myself a cup of tea. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see, it's now smelted into molten aluminium brass, and we have 4 ingots of it. I don't recall exactly how many ingots you need to make a cast. I really hope I've got enough, otherwise I've got to go and find more aluminium. But what I'm going to do is I think a tough rod is going to be the best thing to start off with. Because, now hear me out here, I'm going to be using the hammer for the majority of my caving and mining and branch mining, yeah? So I'm going to want that to have maximum durability, and I think the handle plays the largest part in that. This is just going on very rough remembering and instinct, so it could be wrong. I'm not claiming this is fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. That is a tough rod, yeah? Yeah, that's a stone tough rod. And then I'm going to right click on the faucet. And that should fill that up. Why the hell is that stone? That's weird. And now, I'll take out the stone. I've got a tough rod cast. And then I can take out the stone tough rod. That used 1 ingot. Oh, excellent! So now I'm going to put the tough binding on there and make a tough binding cast. And I'm going to make a chest to store the tough bindings just down here. And that should have... Oh, nice! It's only 1 ingot per cast. That is really nice. I didn't know that. Where are we going? Where are we blooming going? Throw the sticks on the ground. Right, so I've got the tough rod and a tough binding, so I'm going to get a regular stone tool rod and a regular stone binding cast now. Although, is that going to be really strictly necessary? Because let me just go and have a look and see the tools that I might use in future. Right, I'm definitely going to be using the hammers. Am I really going to be using any of these small fry tools? I'm not entirely sure that I am, so let's have a look and see what else I could make. Ah, that might be a good one to make. Because I think that plays a huge part in the durability of a thing. I think. So I'm going to make a big, what's it called? A large plate cast. And I'm going to put the old useless crap in there that I don't need anymore right now. I don't need any more right now. That's good English, me. Where's a large plate? There's a large... Oh, no, I don't need to make the... I swear I'm mildly high right now. Well, it seems I am. I'm really not. Alright, so there's a large plate. Let's get down there and make a cast out of that. So, I'll plunk that in there. And get making a cast. And now we have a large plate cast. And I can actually make one more. I might as well make one more thing. Oh, I know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make Yeah, I've already got the large blade. Because the large blade is used for the cleaver. Which is very nice. And that I might actually make out of iron. Or some kind of more exotic metal. Because, frankly, defense... I want to play it safe with defense. So, yes, I'm going to make a large blade cast. Just like so. I don't know why it's showing stone while it fills up there. That's really strange. Alright, so now I've got many casts. Many casts. So... Are there any more chests I can steal? There are not, so I'll just make some. Well, I'll make 2. There we go. Then I'll just dump this wood on the floor temporarily. Oh, I only need 1, really. That's fine, that's fine. And I'll just plonk that right there. And in there I will put the casts. Because this is where I'm going to be making the heavy part of the tools. Now, did I put any casts away elsewhere? Because I could have sworn I made more than what I had there. I could have swore I made more than that. Did some vanish somehow? I'll fix that later, but, did something go wrong there? Because I swear I had 4. Where were the small ones? Oh no, I didn't make the small ones. So I've still got... How the hell did that get in there? Okay, so the mystery is now solved. So, before I end the video, since that is now empty, let's put our iron in there. Our iron, which is upstairs. Because where else would it be? Iron has to be upstairs. Where's the iron? Where is the iron? Oh no! I made the iron into buckets. I made the iron into buckets in order to fill that tank off camera. Oh. And of course there is no iron or anyway. So, the crafting of things here is going to have to wait until the next video. I'm sorry about that, but I can't help it. So, oh yeah, one thing I've got to say. I actually recorded this before part 2 has gone online. So any suggestions left in part 2 will take part in part 4. Just so you know. But anyway, thank you very much for watching and goodbye for now. I'll see you in the next one when we will get mining and then crafting some nice metal tools. So, bye for now.